In Imperial year 1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garreg Mach. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. After a hard-fought battle, she was forced to retreat to Ferdiad, the capital of Fargus, where she must now plan her next move. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Fodland has begun. Part 2. Crimson Flower. Ethereal Moon. Beyond Escape. It is Imperial year 1185. Half a decade has passed since Emperor Edelgard ascended the Imperial throne, yet the continent of Fodland still remains lost in a tempest of turmoil and bloodshed. In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, King Dimitri has welcomed Archbishop Rhea and her knights, who were driven out of Garreg Mach to the kingdom capital. As they work to build a unified front, the war with the Empire rages on to the west. Meanwhile, Claude, leader of the Alliance, staves off Imperial intervention by strategically stirring up conflicts between Leicester lords in an effort to feign neutrality. As events unfold, Edelgard and her Black Eagle strike force begin to take action in an attempt to break the war's current state of deadlock.
You. How long do you intend to sleep? Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you. Excuse me? Are you saying you have forgotten who I am? How dare you! Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Hey, are you awake? We're in a village at the base of the monastery. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river.
Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Seros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Regardless, the Imperial Army has taken over now. Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that? Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going? Are you crazy? The Imperial Army is there. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you, got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead. Students? You really are crazy, aren't you? There aren't any kids anywhere near that place anymore. Unbelievable.
"5 years ago to the day. If things had continued on as they were, today would have been the Millennium Festival." Halt! Who's there? It can't be. Professor? Is it really you? But I searched everywhere and never found a trace. My teacher. What have you been doing all this time? Where have you been? Joking? At a time like this? You do realize it's been 5 years since you disappeared. Do you have any idea how guilty I felt? How broken my heart was? I searched high and low after you vanished. Although there was no proof, I somehow knew you were alive. All this time, I led everyone as best I could, and fought with all my heart. It's been a difficult path to walk alone. Welcome back, my teacher. I'm so happy that you're safe. 5 years. Such a short time, but it feels like an eternity ago. Do you still feel the way you did all those years ago? You said then that you would fight at my side no matter how many enemies we should amass. As for me, my resolve has not faltered. I'm determined as ever to see this through to the end. I will defeat the false goddess. I will save this world from those creatures and give humanity its freedom back. So, my teacher, are you prepared to stand with me? I thank you, truly. Now then, I assume you understand the situation at hand, yes? Another joke? Or are you telling the truth? I suppose you must be. In that case, I'll tell you all that has transpired as you slumbered these past 5 years. And that is where we are now. The war is at a stalemate. Dimitri is the new king of Fargus. It's clear that his territory will continue to support the church. Meanwhile, Claude's leadership has thrown the Alliance into chaos. He maintains neutrality in their internal conflict. The situation has created a deadlock. We've been awaiting an opportunity for our squadron to return to the monastery. With you in the fray, I believe the state of the war will shift immediately. The church, as well as the kingdom and the Alliance. The time has come to eliminate them all. Although we were of different houses, we were companions who lived and learned together. Some of our ranks are hesitant to battle against them, and against the people of their homelands. However, knowing that you're alive is sure to raise their spirits. Good. Well then, I believe it's time for a little reunion. The Black Eagle Strike Force never lost faith. They knew you were alive and have been awaiting your return. Let's not keep them waiting any longer.
Well now, that face is certainly familiar. I am glad to see you alive and well, Professor.
Professor! It's me, Bernie! Do you remember me? I can't believe you're here!
I can't believe it! Is this a dream? Can we really be this lucky?
This is not dreaming. Our professor is with us again. Welcome to the back. Welcome back.
Our group isn't the same without you. I am overjoyed to see you again.
It's been so long. Seeing you again fills my heart with hope.
Great. Now everything will be easy. That's great you're safe, Professor. I'm deeply, deeply moved.
Quite the reunion, isn't it, Professor? Everyone's happy to see you.
Come on, Edelgard. You must be happier than all of us combined. She took it really hard when you disappeared, Professor.
Of course, we did our very best in your absence, and there was never a day that we doubted you would return to us.
Edelgard has been leading us as Emperor. But after you disappeared, it became apparent that you were her anchor. It gives me regret to be admitting this, but
Our power is not enough. The only one who can be meeting Edelgard's expectations is you, Professor.
Most impressive of all is your uncanny ability to bring a smile to everyone's face.
In the years since you vanished, we have not lost anyone from our ranks.
We all longed for your presence and your leadership, myself included.
It seems fitting to view this as a new beginning for the Black Eagle Strike Force. We already have our target.
Yes, we must eliminate the Alliance before moving on to fight the Kingdom and the Church. However, that doesn't necessarily mean we must occupy the entirety of the Alliance. House Regan stands against the Empire. Therefore, our target is Deirdre, the aquatic capital.
We must cross the Aramid River, which separates the Empire and the Alliance. To do that, we must take the largest bridge across it. The Great Bridge of Myrden. Myrden connects the monastery and the Imperial capital to the east. It is the shortest route there.
An Alliance stronghold has been built at the Great Bridge. We'll take that and then head north. At the same time, we must defeat the one who defends it, Judith von Daphne. If we can also take control of Daphne territory, it would be greatly beneficial to us. Prepare yourselves. The next battle will be a momentous one. Join me, my friends, as we begin our journey to bring peace and solace to this war-ravaged world.
Hi friends, Quill here. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Fridays, where every Friday we take on a new chapter of Fire Emblem Three Houses. This season is the Black Eagles route, or since we chose to protect Edelgard, now it is the Crimson Flower route. I guess I should make that distinction. Last episode, if you missed it, we took on the Garreg establishment. It was the Battle of Garreg, and everything went pretty. It got scary for a little bit. That's all I'll say. But this episode, we will be taking on the Alessir Alliance. We'll begin taking on the Alessir Alliance 5 years later. This is not our typical intro screen, but I made an intro and it screwed up, and then I saved afterwards. I don't know. It's a long story. Point in case being, we're picking up right here. So I do want to go through all of the portraits. I think the post-time skip portraits of all these characters look so good. But without further ado, I think we're just going to go ahead and get into it. Before we start, though, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and watch.
The newly crowned king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Dimitri, has declared fealty to the Church of Seiros and is raising an army in preparation for all-out war with the Empire. As leader of the Alliance, Claude maintains a facade of neutrality amidst infighting between those who support and those who oppose the Empire. Meanwhile, the Black Eagle Strike Force plans to capture Alliance territory before Edelgard takes the war to the Kingdom and the Church of Seiros. With sights set on capturing Deirdre at the center of House Regan's territory, she leads a march across the Great Bridge of Myrden to establish a bridgehead.
We're about to commence our attack on the Great Bridge of Myrden. But first, allow me a moment of your time. It is something that I can only ask of you. Listen well. It concerns Lady Edelgard's uncle, the regent of the Empire, Lord Arundel. Although he is currently cooperating with Her Majesty, he maintains his own sizable military troops. It seems to me that his plans differ from our own. I assume you recall a certain group's scheming from 5 years ago? Solon and Kranya. They both served Lord Arundel. Professor, I understand how you must be feeling, considering what they did to your father. I know it must be foul to even consider cooperating with their kind. However, their power is essential for us at present. Edelgard also strongly opposed the idea at first. Our enemy is the Church of Seiros itself. It cannot be toppled with the Empire's might alone. Those working under Lord Arundel are extremely hostile toward the Church. And the enemy of our enemy is... well, I think you sufficiently understand by now. Until all of Fodland is united, it is a necessary evil. As for how we deal with him afterward, time will tell. Regardless, Her Majesty and I wish to join our power with yours. You should know that in her heart, Her Majesty regards that group as enemies of herself and her family. They used her father, the former Emperor, as a puppet, and murdered her siblings with their vile experimentation. I believe Her Majesty may have told you some of this herself. That is why this was a very painful decision for her to make. I will do all I can to ensure her suffering is not in vain. And I hope I can count on you to do the same. As for all I have told you, please keep it in mind as we march forward. More importantly, I implore you to fight as best you can for Edelgard. From the bottom of my heart, I beg this of you.
Alright, so there we are. We are actually teaming up with the people who killed our father, which is really interesting. I'm going to go and make some preparations, and then we'll start back up when I'm done. Alright, friends, so I'm going to go really quick through the roster really fast, just in case you forget from last episode. But we've got Quill as our mercenary still. We've got Edelgard, the Armored Lord. That was actually a progression that came to her during the story. Hubert is still our mage. Ignatz is the dancer of the group. Casper is a brigand still. Linhart is also a mage. Bernadette is a cavalier. I really like to get her to sniper soon, but I'm being patient on that. Felix is still a mercenary looking for Vantage. Dorothea is a warlock, doing really great in that class, by the way. Leonie is a Pegasus Knight. Ferdinand is a paladin. Petra is a mercenary also, but she's a little bit too high leveled, so she's not coming to this fight. She's going to be an adjutant. Manuela, Hanuman, Alois, and Shamir are people that we don't typically use, so we're just going to go ahead and get right into this. We're going to go ahead and begin. Alright, let's see what they have to say.
We'll be capturing the Great Bridge of Myrden, a key strategic location of the Leicester Alliance. Claude will surely be sending reinforcements, so we must prevail before they arrive.
Okay. Can do.
Our opponent is Judith, the so-called hero of Daphnel. We can handle her, so long as we don't get careless.
Judith, I like that name.
The boy said to run if I was in danger, but I could never do that. I'll hold out until reinforcements arrive.
That might be a bad decision, but you know what? Ooh, this is good music.
I do this for all of us.
Whoa, listen to... The new quotes are great. I love that. I love that. This might be a mistake, but we're going to go ahead and try for a crit. Nope, okay, we did not get it. But I think we're going to back up. No, we're not. We're just going to stay right here. Stand our ground. Alright, and Bernadetta levels up. Nice one, nice one.
I'll cut a bloody path.
That was dark, okay. Like, I'm not trying to say it shouldn't be, but, like, it was dark. Whoa, Nosferatu does 35 damage on Hubert. That's insane.
Did you think I'd let you go? Put me in there.
Everyone sounds so much more serious now. It's kind of scary. Okay.
Steady now.
We're going to attack up here with the Iron Gauntlets. Take this guy out. Nice.
Big win.
For the Empire.
What's my strategy? I'm awake.
My orders?
I'll cut through. Ready for anything.
More fighting.
Oh, poor Dorothea. I love Dorothea. Nice. Okay. Oh, we mastered Mercenary, which is
My
nice.
understanding is complete.
That means that Petra can now move on. Oh, wow. We did no damage. Okay. But we should do some damage here. Yeah, okay. And we got Brigand, which means we got Death Blow, which is nice. Oh, dear. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I misclicked. But, you know, an attack is an attack.
I've really made this my own.
Alright, and Bernadetta gets Desperation, which is nice. We can go and take out this dude with Meyer. Does so much damage. Hubert just does so much damage. We're going straight on the offensive this time around. Then Linhardt can come over here and take this dude out with Wind, which will be super duper nice. With a crit, why not?
How exciting.
Awesome. Okay, alright, we're going to let Ferdinand come down here and attack this guy because he takes 0 damage, which is awesome. Ferdinand's turned out to be pretty good. Alright, miss. It doesn't matter anyway, it would have done 0.
If I live, I fight.
Jeez, these quotes are getting dark. Alright, we're going to go ahead and let Quill take out this dude with a steel sword. And I've got an explanation, I promise.
I must leave them well.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we leveled up.
I'll use this power for the greater good.
I will definitely take that level up. That was a good one. We're going to go ahead and dance for Quill. And let him come up here and heal Caspar. Oh wait, we can't heal Caspar because we're not in a magical class. Never mind. We're going to come over here instead then and attack with Edelgard with a short axe. Just so that if anyone tries to come and hit her, they can't.
I do not tolerate obstacles.
Jeez. Casper's going to come right over here and kill with these iron gauntlets because that's kind of what Casper does. And then we are good to go. Level 30. Nice level up. We're going to go ahead and attack with the steel sword so that everyone comes and attacks Quill because he needs some experience. And also we need to get rid of all of these people. Alright, let's see what they do. Miss, that's nice. You're also going to miss. Also nice. Okay, you know what? That's good. Okay, and then Ferdinand takes out that guy. And he's probably going to take out this guy too. Yeah, no problem. Oh, he didn't take him out. That kind of surprises me. Oh, shoot. Reinforcements. That's not good. Who's that guy?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Judith. We're the reinforcements.
Why do I have to put up with orders from that false leader?
Enemy reinforcements.
Oh, wow.
We didn't finish in time. Don't let them secure the ballista.
Where's the ballista? Right there's the ballista. Okay, well I think we're good. We're gonna go ahead and use this rapier to take down this dude. Nice. Okay, so that wasn't even a trouble.
There's no reason I should die in this place. It's time for me to return home.
Oh, well, okay. Alright, I went back, used the Divine Pulse to find out if it would be better to try and attack the other general, but it turns out that that's not necessarily the case, so we're going to go ahead and take down this guy. I also found out while researching that Leonie would be this general if we hadn't recruited her, so we're going to go ahead and take down this dude with Thunder, because why not?
One of us has to die.
And she gets a crit. I'm not upset about that. Her crit animation is really cool. Alright, next Casper's going to attack with these iron gauntlets, just moving forward very quickly. Not wasting any time. Alright, we're going to go and use Hubert to take this guy out with Meyer from like 300 miles away because I gave Hubert an item that increases his magic range, which is just insane because now he can hit anyone extremely hard from extremely far away. Alright, we're going to try to go for a crit once more with Bernadetta. I don't know if she'll get it or not. She won't. Okay. That's no problem because we can go ahead and take that dude out with probably Linhardt. If I'm being honest with you, that's probably what we're going to do. And in fact, it is. No problem.
Today I was lucky.
Nice, okay.
This is it. Claude, I'm sorry. I couldn't defend the bridge.
Okay.
All who are able, retreat!
No, we can't let them retreat. Nope, nope, nope.
Don't let her escape. If we can take her out now, the Daphnal territory will be ours. That will allow us to march safely through the Alliance.
That's so dark. Everyone moves so far. Jeez. Okay, well at least we take her out, I suppose. Bernie's gonna come right here and take out this archer. Hopefully without getting hit herself. Maybe she'll miss. Okay, good. Down goes that archer.
Really good, huh?
Alright, and then Ignaz gets a level up there, which is nice. Good one too. Yep.
I believe I can do more.
We're gonna go ahead and try to hit. We have a pretty bad hit chance, but maybe we'll hit twice. Oh wow, we did hit twice and took out that guy. That's gonna put us way ahead. Hubert is a monster. Hubert is a beast. That's all.
Is all for Her Majesty.
Ugh, that was a bad level up though. We'll go ahead and iron sword this dude, girl, whatever. I don't know. So now there is no. There's not going to be any ballistas for them today. Okay, you know what? Your two most useful stats, I suppose. Alright, let's see what they do. Come on. Don't run that fast. Be slower. Okay, so we got a crit, and Ferdinand leveled up, so... Looking good. Not a bad level up, too. Oh wow, it didn't kill, though. Okay, well there goes that guy. Alright, well we're gonna go ahead and take this general over here out with Bernie. Should be no problem at all. Yep, good.
A little scratch won't stop me.
Oh, I love Bernadetta. She's developed so much. Linhart's gonna take out this dude with fire, because why not? Probably should have Nosferatu. But, you know. Okay, you know what? That's alright. Alright, we're gonna take out this dude with silver gauntlets. Nice. Okay, good.
Who's next? Get in line.
Ferdinand's gonna keep this guy from getting away. We let one get through, but we're not gonna let all of them.
Not so fast. I will not hold back.
Okay, shoot. Nice crit, nice crit. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's in this chest. A goddess icon, that's super useful. Nice. Alright, let's see what happens here. We're on enemy phase. Okay, Ferdinand does a crap ton of damage, which means basically anyone's going to be able to take out this girl. Alright, now Bernadetta can use the iron bow. She's got an 83% chance to hit, and I really hope that she does. Oh, shoot, she gets a crit. So, I wanted her to crit the entire battle, but she just didn't.
It looks like I'm done for. Claude, I'm sorry.
Alright, so that is Judith down. I kind of feel bad because now we're like actually killing real people, I guess. I don't know. But Bernadetta's going to go level up out of that, which is nice. Good.
Seems like fighting's all I do these days.
That's a good level up. Got a Hexlux shield, which... Going to send that to the convoy really fast.
Alliance soldiers, Judith has fallen. Further conflict is futile. If you surrender, your lives will be spared. Lay down your weapons immediately.
Alright, and we are going to go and watch...
You have all fought well. With this victory, we now have a foothold in the Alliance. The Imperial Army will cross the Aramid River and push the front lines forward. The fight will continue, but do not allow that to stop you from taking pride in our hard-won victory.
Ah, this should put a stop to one of Edelgard's choice phrases. Well done, Professor. I believe it was, if only the Professor were here, we could forge ahead and change the tides of this war.
Ferdinand, it is not necessary to tell the Professor such things.
We're not the only ones benefiting. The whole Imperial Army is stronger now.
Yes, it seems the Empire finally has both of its legs to stand on. Don't you agree?
You make it sound as though I can't run the Empire on my own. Perhaps it's more apt to say that the Pegasus has recovered its home.
Judith of Daphne. What a magnificent warrior. I'm happy to have the Professor back just like old times, but I don't think I'll ever get used to this cruel exchange of lives. When there is something you must not be conceding, you must keep fighting. The fighting has been continuing for 5 years, but now I am again witnessing the Professor's power.
I hate fighting, but with the Professor here, maybe it's slightly less terrible? Oh, but everyone is working so hard! Stop it, Bernie. You can't be the only one complaining.
I'm glad to see everyone so inspired. It seems the reappearance of the professor has done much to raise your morale.
Do you not feel the same, Hubert? Come now, be honest with yourself. Now, we must take advantage of the situation and blaze ahead. Our path is still a long one.
All right, friends, so that will do it for this episode. As always, make sure to hit that like button down below. Click the subscribe button if you haven't already. I think this is going to get really interesting because I'm feeling inspired by that little speech, even though it's, a fake world and fake people and whatever. I'm really getting into this story, and I hope you guys are too. So as always, my friends, thanks so much for watching, and see you next time.